Hey everybody, it's Brian back with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. So if that sounds good, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll keep up with everything that Kevin and I are putting out there. And as you guys might know, you've heard me talk about this before, I love all different kinds of music. But there's one type that I've just never been a big fan of, and that's rap and hip-hop. I respect it, I know that a lot of people love it, that's awesome, it's just never really been my thing. With that said, and that the subject of this artist spotlight, one rapper that I really and truly love his music, and that's Tom MacDonald. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You know, oh, that's the guy that does all the conservative rap. And I understand that. And a couple things. One, I'm going to shy away from the political side in this video because that's just not who we want to be as a channel. Two, I don't really know if that's a very fair criticism or explanation of Tom MacDonald and his music. He does, of course, wade into a lot of societal issues in a lot of his songs, but I think that he kind of takes all sides to task. And I think in reality, he's just trying to look for, the common sense, bring a voice to what most people, whether they're left, right, and they're in the middle, have concerns about. And I think regardless of where we are in the political spectrum, I think that we should be happy and respect the fact that somebody is, voicing their opinion, and they're doing it in a manner that is peaceful and, letting their voice be heard. That's one of the greatest things about living in a free society. So with that said, we're not going to stray into the political side. There's plenty of that, and I encourage you to check it out and make up your own decisions. But what we're going to focus on is pretty much everything else that Tom does, and there's a lot. He actually is from Vancouver, British Columbia. He's a rapper and singer-songwriter, and he also actually was a professional wrestler up in Canada before he got his break as a rapper. I think that's pretty cool. So he's been in the entertainment industry in one form or another for quite some time. And he actually started putting out music around 2014. He's remained completely independent since that point, and since then, he's released one EP, 4 mixtapes, and 7 full-length albums. The latest being this past year in 2021, Us Against the World. I gotta tell you, again, I've never been a rap fan, but there's a number of reasons why I love Tom and his music. One, and this is just very simple, I can understand what he's saying. Not all of his songs are rap, but a lot are, and even when he raps, I can understand it. Two, I can relate to a lot of what he's saying. And I think most people can. I think that he's singing, he's rapping about things that all of us can relate to. And that's not just the political ones. I mean, it's a lot of the ones that have nothing to do with politics or societal issues. They really hit to the heart of what it is to be a human being. And I love it. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of raw emotion that I really love. And some of his songs are just outright hilarious. I mean, the guy has an incredible sense of humor that comes through in some of his songs. Now, a lot of times he'll collaborate with his girlfriend, Nova Rockefeller, who is an extremely talented artist in her own right. Not only is she a singer and a rapper, she does a lot of the directing of Tom's videos and does an absolutely fantastic job. He also collaborates a lot with Brandon Hart, who I believe is his best friend, and they've worked extremely well together. And to see the three of them, and Tom individually in a lot of videos, but a lot of times he's got Nova and sometimes Brandon. It's a really cool dynamic that they have as a team. Now, going back to Tom, he has an extremely devoted fan base known as the Hangover Gang. And I'm a proud member of the Hangover Gang myself. I unofficially joined within the past 6 months or so, and the people that I've met have been amazing. I mean, there really is like a family atmosphere, and Tom is heavily involved, and he's very into that. I think he's one of the more accessible superstars, and his love and appreciation for his fans definitely does not go unnoticed, and people love him all the more for it. Again, some of the things that he comes out with are just absolutely hysterical. You see the videos, you hear the songs, and he's a genius. He's a lyrical genius. He knows how to hit the nerve and hit it just right in such a hilarious but hard-hitting way. And some of the songs that I encourage everybody to check out, Angels, Cancer, that's a really sad, hard-hitting one. And then some of the funny ones, like the hilarious heart emojis. That one's got Nova and Brandon. That's one of the funniest songs I ever heard. I want to play it 3 or 4 times in a row. I Don't Drink is another one that deals with a very serious situation. And it's something that I really have a lot of respect for Tom, is that he's been very open about his past struggles with alcohol. And he's, done a number of songs like Sober and others where he talks about getting clean, but man, he's really struggling with it. And I think that's good for people to know that you're not alone when you're struggling with these things. That's probably one of the songs that I relate to the most, and I think most people will. He's singing about, man, he wishes he could get back kind of that innocence and that joy of his childhood. And I think a lot of us, we've got that longing, that I wish I could go back. I wish I could have those moments again. And that song really touches on that. My favorite Tom MacDonald song, and we did a What's New a while ago on it, and I absolutely love the song. It's called Church. You can see that video to get a little bit more in detail, but kind of quick and dirty. It's about a man that is, again, struggling with alcohol, and he's saying, I need God, I need Christ, I need church to help me overcome this. It's such a powerful song and a very, extremely powerful video, and I adore it. So I encourage you to check out all those songs, and I encourage you as somebody who, again, maybe you're not a fan of rap like I'm not. Maybe you're somebody who has heard things about Tom from a political standpoint, and maybe you don't agree with what you've heard. I encourage everyone to go, not just with Tom, but with everything, with an open mind. Give it a shot. Come in and say, hey, what do you have to say? I really think you guys are going to like a lot of what he has. So, as always, let us know what you think about Tom MacDonald. Let us know what you think about this video. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. And we love every time that you guys come and spend this time with us. And let us know what other artists you'd love for us to shine the spotlight on. Thanks for showing up. We love you all. God bless. And rock on.